Welcome, Pisces, to the month of October 2017. I'm Megan of North Star Astrology, and this is another free general transits reading for those of you born with your sun, moon, and or rising signs in Pisces, the fish. Now, the month starts out with the moon going full. So there's a full moon coming up on October 5th in your second house of money and what you value, all opposing the 8th house of others' money and death and taxes. But however, I always see an opposition as a point of awareness. So with this opposition, you can be sure that you will reap some kind of benefits and or quite a bit of generous help throughout the month, but especially on October 5th. And, for a couple of days, because the moon's usually in each sign for 2.5 days. So then, on October 8th, the moon goes into your third house of communications in Taurus. So you can be more stable in your day-to-day surroundings, or feel more stable in your day-to-day surroundings. And the moon will then trine Venus in Virgo and Mars in Virgo in your 7th house of relationships and others. And that's a very harmonious aspect to have. I know, because I have Mars trine Neptune from those two houses, the 7th and 3rd, and it's amazing. What that stands for is making my dreams come true, usually. But then the moon enters Gemini into your 4th house of the home, sextiling the planet Uranus, the house of money and what you value. So this too can play a positive part in how you'll emotionally receive for your home in general, or whatever it is you're after. And then also on October 10th, Jupiter goes into Scorpio, into your 9th house of religion, higher learning, philosophy, and law. And then on October 12th, the last quarter moon happens in your 5th house at 19 degrees 22 minutes in your house of romance and creativity. So you can possibly wrap up loose ends concerning an art project or whatever creative project you're working on. And the moon sextiles Venus in Virgo in your 7th house. So you may very well have a pleasant and positive interchange between your romantic partner or your significant other. Then Venus also enters your 8th house. So you'll really see things heating up in a positive, loving way. And then the moon conjuncts Mars And it's the only conjunction of October. And the 2 here in your 7th house can mean things will get a little bit testy, but not too bad, you know. If you're a male, you can be brusque, and if you're a female, maybe you just need to be a little more patient with your man, and just know that things will transpire however they're going to unfold, and just be more patient. And this can mean a lot of energy, emotional energy in your relationships, which is good. Then Mercury enters Scorpio, going into your 9th house. And what that means for us, actually, since I'm a Pisces, is since Mercury trines Neptune, you may very well have some pretty psychic things going on with your higher mind to your body here, telling you, you know, what you can do very positively, because this is a trine going on from the 9th house to the 1st house. And I'm trying to think of what else that could mean, but I think you get the drift. There could be, most definitely, some very beautiful, actually almost poetic ways of expressing yourself, perhaps. And I'm trying to think. Let's see. Well, you know what? There is an opposition here with the Moon and Mars to Neptune, but I wouldn't see it as too bad. But just beware that you can sometimes deceive yourself with Neptune, also definitely here in the 1st house. I tend to deceive myself through communications because Neptune's in my 3rd, and I've got Virgo rising, but aside from that, I'm wondering just how this, or you may be able to charm and or maybe deceive others if you're not careful, and they may take it the wrong way. I know how that is, I'll tell you. But this can also be a point of awareness. I like oppositions for that reason. Just allow yourself not to become too mentally or emotionally clouded with Mars opposing Neptune and the Moon opposing Neptune there. But I wouldn't worry about it too much, but that will be a factor. But anyhow, that would have been around October 17th. Nothing too major there, though. The Moon then becomes a new moon on October 19th at 26 degrees 35 minutes. So you can maybe have a new lover on October 19th. Who knows? Yeah, because the love and new. And then Mars, oh, for sure. Definitely things will start getting steamy, because this is the 8th house of sex. Sex, death, and taxes. Then on October 23rd, the Sun enters Scorpio, going into your 9th house. And Then the moon enters Scorpio, which then you know what? I meant to say before Mars goes into Libra, the moon will be sextiling Mars in Virgo, in your 7th house. I'm so sorry about that. Ugh. Mercury, it's retrograde right now, so I'm really fumbling a lot with a lot of the readings. I sincerely apologize. So the moon in Scorpio sextiles Mars in Virgo, and I don't know what this will mean for you. You might want to tell me how it affected you on October 22nd. Might want to listen to this again. I don't know exactly how it'll affect you, because I know I have Virgo rising, so I'll have to flip it around. Let's see. Gee, that would mean that Mars is over here for me. Anyway, so on October 24th, the moon goes into Sagittarius, then trining Uranus in your 2nd house of money. And so this can mean you'll be really pleasantly surprised with what you're earning from your career, and truly being a force to be reckoned with, and materializing money from your career. Being that the Saturn is in Sagittarius, a fire sign, fire. Lots of good fire for us. Then the first quarter moon in Aquarius at 4 degrees 41 minutes in your 12th house of where you naturally reside, Pisces, is where you kind of want to be. You want to take a break and rest and dream some more. And then finally, the moon sextiles Uranus in your 2nd house. So there's a big focus on money and relationships and hopefully love and sex. But yeah. So with that said, please feel free to like, share, comment down below about what may have happened for you on October 22nd, and subscribe to my channel, and have a happy and safe Halloween, and be abundant. So thank you very much for your time and listening and watching. Bye for now.